Hey friends, this is your host and Dungeon Master Jordan Alfaro here. If you've been listening so far, you know the spiel. Help the show out and upgrade your audio enjoyment by donating to our Patreon. A link will be in the episode description. Special shout out to our patron Nick Gable. He signed up for a Griffon City Council tier, so he will have an NPC named after him in a future episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to D&Derailed, and follow us on Instagram at D&Derailed. That's D, the letter N, derailed. And go ahead and shoot us an email at dnderailedpodcast@gmail.com for any possible magic items or just to say hi. And that's D, the letter N, derailedpodcast@gmail.com. Now let's go ahead and enjoy the show. The director sat at his desk in the facility. He looked through conspiracy theory blogs about Bigfoot, El Chupacabra, Mothman, but was particularly interested in the Men in Black. He sat for what felt like hours, going through story after story, trying to remember which agent he sent out where. The stories were filled with half-discoveries and botched keystonings. The lack of cohesion was unsustainable for the Bureau. After Sam's passing, the director had neglected to fill in the lieutenant position. He swiped his hand down to close the holographic computer screen and rubbed the bridge of his nose. Oh, thank God someone's coming in soon. A figure could faintly be seen through the frosted glass of the office. The figure stood at the door for a moment. Through the obscurity, the figure adjusted their suit and took some deep breaths. The director smiled and leaned back in his chair. There was a knock on the door, and the director flicked 2 fingers upward to unfrost the glass. He saw an Asian man with dark brown hair down to his shoulders. Ah, Agent Chang. Come in. Hello, Director. I was hoping I could talk to you for a minute. You're inquiring about the lieutenant opening. Yes. Perhaps you'd consider me for the position. I've brought a resume and relevant... You got it. I'm sorry, what? You've got the job. You'll start effective immediately. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. Don't let yourself down, Stephen. You have 2 new recruits being brought in today. Wouldn't want them to think it's your first day on the job or something, right? No, sir. Have you sent me their locations? Yes, they're on your map. Now, go get 'em, Lieutenant. Chang briskly walked out of the office, his hair bobbing with each step. Meanwhile, the director turned to look at the maps for possible Arcano signatures. He saw deep blue blinking from Griffon City University and the Apple Analytics Center just a block away.
Hello and welcome back to D&Derailed. I'm back with my fine feathered friends. Go ahead and introduce ourselves again.
Hey there, this is Jonathan as Vander. Oh, it looks like Chet decided to pop in at the most inopportune time, but I'll move it on over to Austin.
Austin Andrade, McAllen Illingworth McCoy, Jr.
Tyler Brown, Cheddar.
Timmy Moriarty, I'm Dietrich. That's all you need to know.
Terrell Mister, Jay Mason. Oh yeah, you like that name, don't you?
Please stop.
I know I do.
Terrell, stop trying to fuck the microphone. Please, put your dick away.
You don't know what's going on under this table.
I hear a lot of thumping under the table. It's wild.
We're all naked.
And last time that you guys heard us in your ear holes, we met the party, had a lot of fun. We met Dietrich in the dispensary at Weed Stop. We met Chet in 3 Mile Park talking to his friend Old Joe.
Yeah.
We met Callan at Griffon City High. Had a run-in with his half-brother Marcus Kelly.
Fuck that kid.
And he also got a date with Claire, the head cheerleader.
She wants me.
And we met Von Anderson at the Blind Teller, who had a little poker game with Stephen, the mayor's son. And then he met another Stephen Chang, who promptly put him in the back of a car. And we also met Jay Mason, who was training and playing with his dog Rufus when he wanted to buy some weed. And then the party slowly made their way up to the Highlands to a lovely little park or a campground where the football team would be having their Hell Week. And Coach Keith, after calling Dietrich to get some more steroids for the boys, told everyone to weed the football
for the
field.
boys.
Steroids for the boys, man.
For the boys.
He told the football kids to weed the field, where they were promptly attacked by blights, living weeds. The party destroyed all of them. Varden was knocked out.
Got bopped like weed.
He got bopped by a little plant guy.
That was the worst trip ever, man.
We don't get you the first
Speak
time.
for yourself.
And then after the melee had ended, everybody made their way to the bus where Jerry, the bus driver, and Coach Keith were having a little blow party in the back. And after...
That could be taken a lot of different ways.
I think you should elaborate.
You know it.
If you listen to the last episode, you know what it is.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. And as Dietrich tried to leave the bus after, wanting to go back to his daily life, Stephen Chang stopped him and knocked him out, tied him up inside the bus, closed the door, and told everyone, "My name is Stephen Chang. I work for IBM, and now so do you." That's where we are now.
Make some fat money. Let's go.
I'm going to need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh. We're off to a good start here.
Say charisma.
Alright.
Bad start.
That's a D12, Terrell.
Oh. Really? You know what, dude?
I mean,
Let's try that again.
If you want a handy,
Let's try that again. Wow, that was significantly worse.
Stick to the D12.
In a circle, shall we?
Okay.
Restart.
So, did anybody get below a 15? Cool. So, Jay, Dietrich, and Chet all got below a 15. Cool. So, the five of you, along with Coach Keith and Jerry, the bus driver, see Stephen Chang put away this white stick, this wand. He puts it inside his jacket pocket, pulls out a small metal kind of bar type thing, and he clicks a button on it, and everybody sees a white flash. Chet, Dietrich, and Jay, you guys are completely knocked out. But Callan and Varden, Stephen comes up to you guys and says, "Callan, your football teammates are going to be just fine." Yeah, don't worry about it. We're putting them in the cabin right now. They already got keystoned. Varden?
What the fuck does that mean?
We're going to talk about that. And Varden? Eliana's going to be okay. She's working at the bar right now, so no worries there.
Was she involved at all?
She has seen things that should not be seen by certain people.
I know I showed her some kind of spells.
Oh, yeah,
some
no.
kind of small, like flower scents and small things like that. But as long as she's okay.
Oh, yeah, no, we're
That's what I
cleaning all
care
that shit
about.
up
She's
right now.
my favorite employee.
Yeah, no, we had to do a lot of cleanup work for you right there. So, thank us later.
Okay.
Anyways, I need you guys to help me with these three. And
What did you do to them?
Where's my dad?
Well,
Is he here?
Yeah, you see in the back, Coach Keith and Jerry, the bus driver, are just completely knocked out. And he says, "I'm gonna need you to pick them up."
Look, I think this is very unfair to them. They saved me, especially, but they helped kill the monsters.
What do you think we're gonna do to him?
I don't know. I don't know why you knocked them out for. But
Just help me get them in the van.
All right, bro. I'm gonna need some answers before we go anywhere. What the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
They're fucking weeds coming to life.
They're blights.
Is this just a normal thing?
Yeah.
as this is going on, I'm grabbing Chet, like kind of underarming and kind of pulling him towards the van since he's.
Why
Notice-
is the wizard taking the biggest man?
I'm noticeably heavier than what you think I am.
For that,
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
10.
10. You like get underneath Chet and kind of lift him up. You see his upper body kind of folds forward, and as you try to get underneath his elbows, he starts to roll back, and your knees buckle underneath you, and now he's on top of you.
Ugh, set aside, you frickin' twerp.
You would have been smarter than the
I'll pick them both up.
You gonna pick him up?
Yeah.
So he gets
What's
him off.
you're at a 16 strength score right now, right?
Am I still juicing?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
steroids don't last like 20 minutes.
Fucking, I'll grab them both.
You're gonna grab both?
Oh.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh my god. Whoa.
9.
You go to pick up Chet. The same thing happens with Varden, but amazingly, Varden ends up on top of you somehow. So you are now on the floor of the bus. Varden is on top of you, and Chet is on top of the both of you.
I meant to
We're
do that.
Sworgan our Gorgons.
That was
Very buoyant.
completely on purpose.
Well then,
Steven says, "Oh,
this is not working as we expected.
This is bad."
Just get the fuck off me.
Okay.
Like,
No. He starts like
apologies.
face palming, and he like grabs Jay and says, "Pick him up."
I'll grab Joe Mason.
Steven's already carrying Jay.
Oh,
You grab Dietrich, I'll grab
I'll
this
grab
duck boy
Dietrich.
here.
One thing that
Life
I did
guardian.
notice in the recording, we never really described how we look in the
Awesome.
last episode. Jay, do you want to describe how you look? Or Dietrich, you can go ahead and describe how you look.
Jay's mouth is full of food.
I guess Dietrich's like a stereotypical like rough hipster. Wears a lot of flannels, a lot of skinny jeans, has a lot of tattoos.
How tight are the jeans?
Like can't stick a quarter in them.
Oh my god. What about a dime?
No.
Ah.
Yeah.
They're just those faux pockets that are so
Yeah.
terrible.
He carries his wallet in his backpack.
What does he like look like? You know, like tattoos and stuff.
Tattoos,
Yeah. Any
facial
piercings?
hair. Nah, just little stud guys.
Little study boys. Cool. What is
Or like you with tats.
Yeah.
So Chet is a very tall man. He has pale skin, which is surprising because he's out in the sun all the time. He has a trapper hat on, so like a plaid trapper hat, even though it's like 70 degrees outside, and it's because it's covering up his very large ears that he has.
He's got Ben Stiller ears.
Yeah, exactly. So he wears like a ranger uniform, like an olive drab green ranger uniform, heavy boots. Yeah.
What does Jay look like?
So, Jay Mason, picture Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother. That is all.
Is he white? Amazing.
There you go.
Okay. And what does Callan look like?
Callan Ellingworth McCoy Jr. is the Griffon City High School football team's star quarterback, 6'1", tall, muscular, and regularly styles his short, dirty blonde hair into a faux hawk. Wicked tan and constant pump.
Alright, you're ready with that.
Faux hawk.
That was good.
Oh man,
That was a good one.
I love the early 2000s aesthetic that you're giving yourself.
Oh yeah. Training gear.
Does he have a razor
Always.
phone?
Might as well.
I feel like you base this off of somebody that you went to high school with.
All right.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Sounds like this is pretty deep sea. What does Varden look like?
He has like a slim build. He's in his mid-20s. He has very green eyes. He is dressed kind of, I would say, similar to Jameson in the sense that it's well-dressed, obviously, because when he works in his bar and his underground speakeasy, he has to be well-dressed and be professional. But he bought this clothes himself, kind of a nod to not wanting to do anything really with his family who lives up in the Vistas. So everything really, he tries to be humble with it. He has brown hair, which he keeps tidy. He doesn't really like to keep like the long hair going, and that's part of being professional. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, Varden, Callan, and Steven, like, grab Chet, Dietrich, and Jay, and start carrying them over to the black van that Varden and Steven came up in. And as you guys walk up to it, you see that the van has 3 letters on it. It says IBM, and it is the logo of the computer company. And Steven is holding Jay kind of like on his neck, kind of like how you would hold like a barbell for squats.
Fireman carry.
Yeah, fireman carry. There we go. That's the term. That's the one that everyone knows. And he like takes one hand, grabs the door, opens it up, and says, "All right, throw him in."
Should we be gentle, or it does not?
I just fucking throw Chet.
And then I kind of like, not horrified, but kind of like surprised, and I say, well, that answers that question. And then I also toss him in.
Just toss him,
Dietrich in, just kind of like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, and Steven just flops Jay into the van. He's
Ripped pants, for sure.
Hard did Chet hit?
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Love to see.
Oh my god.
22.
You like Undertaker slam
Like
Chet into the van.
Batista bomb him in.
Yeah, or I guess more akin to like an RKO. Just like boosh, throw him in there.
Rough.
Hits the floorboard. Very loud thud. You actually see the car just hunker down a little bit.
Making up for that grab earlier.
There you go.
Steven closes the door, and you see a bright blue flash come from the outline of the door. He says, "Okay, cool, your turn." And he opens the door. And you guys don't see Chet, Dietrich, or Jay in the van.
Anymore?
What the?
Incinerated.
Get
Gotta
in.
roll
Oh,
some
man.
characters, guys.
Where'd they go?
Get at it right now.
You're gonna go there too.
What if... I don't know.
Do you want to go through this again, Varden?
I don't know. My Greeks worked pretty well on you last time.
No, it didn't. I cast Counterspell. He pulls out the wand and he says, "Come on.
That was...
What are you gonna do with the fucking stick?
Do you want to find out?"
Have you not seen what he's done?
No, did you?
I
It's
am
a stick.
I am a mere novice compared to what he's done.
I mean, what
We're
did you
also
do?
learning. You weren't there for our climactic battle.
That is correct.
Pretty anticlimactic, in all honesty. Get in the
You
van.
know, this hurts my feelings.
Oh, I understand.
We kind of, I don't know. We'll get in, but with a great distaste because you just embarrassed me. So
A negative flourish.
I would like to
Yes.
square up with Steven, poke my
Yeah.
nose against the stick, and be like, "Is my dad gonna be okay?"
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
That's a 13.
13. He pulls the wand down and puts it back in his jacket, and he says, "Your dad's gonna be fine. Your teammates are gonna be fine. Leon's gonna be okay.
Thank goodness.
Get in the van."
All right, and when I turn, I want to shoulder check him.
You like shoulder check him, and he goes, "I keep it tight in the chest. keep it tight. All right, you got to keep it tight." And he climbs in the van with you guys and closes the door. And he's kind of looking at you guys, and he says, "Just hold on a second. Sometimes it takes a second."
what takes a second?
And a bright blue flash overtakes you, and when the flash subsides, you see this ever-expanding white room. Glass walls kind of line this room. You see offices and these large blue tubes, or these large glass tubes filled with this blue electricity. And he says, "Welcome to IBM." And he pulls out the wand, and Jay, Dietrich, and Chet, you guys all wake up. But you have no memory of Steven flashing you guys.
5 more minutes.
Why are we in a white room? What's going on? I don't know what's happening. I'm very scared. I am a white man.
5 more minutes.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
What happened to them?
Hey, Chet, wake up, sweetie. Wake up, sweetie. I'm messing with you. Wake the hell up.
Where's Rufus? Where's Rufus?
Rufus is fine.
Is he fine?
He's fine.
Is he actually fine?
He's fine.
Is he on the couch?
How much weed did you smoke?
I
don't know. We're in a white room.
I kind of look at.
It could be a hot box, dude. I really don't know.
And Dietrich, and I ask you, are they okay?
No, we're not okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we dead?
Welcome to IBM. Let's go ahead and start with a little bit of some history of the company. Most people think IBM was founded in New York.
Wait, is there going to be a test on this later?
Maybe, I don't know.
Shit.
We don't take written tests here, but life gives you a lot of tests.
Dietrich takes out his letters.
Vander takes out his spell book and he's like, write that down.
Callan stands there and thinks, I'm gonna ace this fucking test.
Steven kind of walks up to this glass panel and kind of puts his hand on it, and you see an outline of his hand kind of illuminate, and you hear a voice say, "Welcome, Steven Chang," and a hologram forms in front of you guys. You see a map of the United States.
What?
Hey, it's America.
This is on a bigger scale than I would have thought.
So, most people think IBM was started in 1911 in New York. That's not true. IBM has been around essentially as long as humanity has been around. There have been people that have possessed abilities that some would think unnatural or spectacular. And those people need to be monitored. Those people need to be assessed psychologically. And in some cases, those people need to be neutralized.
So what does it stand for?
Well, International Business Machines, but that's just a clever ruse that the director has put up. It actually stands for the International Bureau of Mages. And all of you guys are mages.
Mages.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my
How do you
name's
spell
Mason.
bureau?
B-E-E-R-O.
Bureau. All right.
Yep.
Dude,
Simple for you.
that's what I'm talking about.
This facility is in Griffon City. Griffon City is a major hub for Arcano signatures. Arcano signatures are magic signatures. Now, what did Benjamin Franklin do?
He invented electricity.
Yeah, dude, he fucking invented it. I learned that in a history book.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He was a white
electricity
man.
wasn't a thing, and then Ben Franklin was like, bah! Now it's a thing. I got this.
Amazing.
Big facts.
But I also heard that Ben Franklin was the devil.
Not big
No,
facts.
Mama was wrong in that case.
Thank you for that.
It says Benjamin Franklin discovered something. He didn't know what that something was, so he called it electricity. What he discovered was raw magic. And there is a phrase that says, technology, if advanced enough, is indistinguishable from magic. Quite the opposite is true. Magic, if well designed and well hidden enough, is indistinguishable from technology and natural progress. And that is what we here at IBM tried to do. And that is what you're going to help us to do. Are there any questions?
I'm gonna be a fucking celebrity. Hell, I already am.
No, you're not.
Oh.
I'm in. Sounds cool to me, bud.
Excellent.
Will this entail gaining knowledge about the cosmos?
Can you search for people?
Yeah, of course I can.
All right.
Do you have a specific person you want to search for?
I was just curious.
Hold up. How much is this gonna get in the way of our old lives?
Your daily lives?
Yeah.
No, hopefully not as much. In fact, your daily lives will be serving a great purpose to IBM.
So I can still play ball?
Oh, absolutely.
Do I get diplomatic immunity
On a case-by-case basis.
for my, should we say work?
Your drug dealing?
Sure.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
You'll
checking.
be okay.
Could I learn magic here?
Oh, absolutely. That's the point of this facility, is to help you harness your magical abilities.
Will we get money?
Yes.
Okay.
You will be compensated.
Swag.
Is old Joe magical?
Swag.
Can he join?
Old Joe?
Yeah.
Who is Old Joe?
Old Joe was the guy that I was with. Wait, what happened to old Joe?
What the hell? You see that Steven pulls out this kind of like spectral keyboard and just starts chattering away, and he says, We're going here. Mystery for another time. Dietrich, you had a question to ask.
Name? Maybe it was.
I forgot. I was distracted.
You're distracted by the mystery of this Old Joe thing?
Yeah, who the fuck is old Joe now?
Yeah, well,
Everybody knows old Joe, bud.
Wait,
okay.
I don't know.
is that hobo at the park?
Hobo? He's a person.
Well,
That's
sort of.
You're saying that he's less of a person?
Oh, no!
This one sounds very bad.
This is all roleplay.
So, you five have a very important role to play in the history.
What is that? What is that role?
That's yet to be discovered.
Oh.
All I know is the director has known about you five for a very long time.
For how long?
That is his deal. He does not share everything with me, nor would I want him to.
What's his name?
The director.
Just the director? Is his
jot
first
that
name
down.
the, last name director? Or is his name director and you just put the in front of it, kind of like Mr. Director, but it's not Mr., it's the director?
You hear a voice
I'm with you, dude.
deep in the room, and you hear, "You can just call me the director." And you see this tall, thinner man. He's not weak by any standards. He's just thin. He's completely clean shaven. He's got a very slender face.
Gaunt.
And white hair that is pulled back. And he says, "Just the director."
Do you direct things?
Yes.
Do you direct movies?
No.
Where have I seen you?
Right in front of you.
You got an IMDb account?
No, I have an IBMD account.
That's good.
It's the IBM Director account.
Do you have a dog?
I thought you guys started tracking D's. I was like, this
D's
is
nuts?
weird.
Oh, wait.
Company, bud.
I said the joke too late.
I think we all just became best friends. All right, the director, I'll do whatever you say.
Wait, how do we know you guys are the good guys? The air quotes good guys.
You see that the director kind of like pats Steven on the back and says, "You did good, Steven. You did good." The reason that you know that
Patronize us.
the reason that you know that we are the good guys is because we're the ones that started putting out all this massive technology to the masses. You see, magic has only been held by people of status and power.
Seems kind of racist.
It is racist, actually. Yes, very. A lot of the problems that plague the world now are at the hands of people who have magic that go drunk with power with it. You see,
Like who?
Is that like mostly white people?
it is a lot of white people. Yes,
Damn
definitely a lot of
white
white
kind.
people. But
Damn white
people are not the problem. The problem is greed. You know, so when People are already at an advantage, having this kind of privilege.
And so, like, all white people are greedy, is what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's literally what you just said, though.
No.
Like, the words came out of your mouth. All white people are greedy.
Okay. It's the same thing of why not a lot of, people that should be famous are famous.
Well, see, I'm black.
No, you're white.
No.
You're white.
Look at my skin.
You're almost
Terrell is
white.
Jay black or white?
He's a changeling.
He's a very confused man.
He's a red girl.
He's a chameleon.
Okay, let's move away from the race conversation. I feel like this is a lot more complex than we want to give it the emotional and rational thought. Now, a lot of people in status that had positions of status throughout time have been mages, magic users. Theodore Roosevelt was the first one that I had really seen and developed a kind of pattern. Theodore Roosevelt was a ranger, and he rose up the ranks using his ranger abilities to become president.
Nice.
Sorry, Callan, you look confused. Are you okay?
Do I have my flask sword on me?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Does it still contain liquid?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I don't know, I just hold the sword with the blade facing down and I unscrew the hilt.
It just sucks back into the sword or into the flask.
Just gonna hydrate or dihydrate, bro.
Yeah, it's still cold.
Listen intently. Oh, that is some good stuff.
That's magic.
It's like magic, bud.
Is that magic?
Yes, it is actually.
Shit.
It just turned into a sword.
Yes. Actually,
Wait, because it turned into a sword, it's magic, or because the water's cold, it's magic?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
both.
Like,
Magic actually keeps the water cold. That's the kind of the secret of Hydro Flask.
Oh, okay.
really?
I always had a suspicion.
Hey, but where's Rufus?
Rufus is at your cabin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's fine. He's probably on the couch.
Shit.
What about Dietrich? Where's he? Oh, wait. Fuck.
A lot of famous people have been mages, such as Theodore Roosevelt, as I have previously stated, but also people like William Shakespeare. You know,
Attila the Hun?
yes, he was a great fighter.
Who else?
Elton John.
Elton John is a great bard.
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo was a good ranger.
Chad Johnson.
Who is that?
Ocho Cinco,
Number
bro.
85.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Duke Ellington.
Duke Ellington. Not magic, actually. One of the rare exceptions.
It's because he's black.
No, that's not. He just had natural talent and didn't need magic to help him.
Oh. What about Michael Jackson? He had to be magic. He was black and then he was white. Like that doesn't happen.
I mean,
He's a changeling.
there is some magic there. Don't be fooled. There is definitely some magic there.
He also
Was he part of the order?
Boys.
No,
Agent M?
Obama. Yes, he's a warlock.
Huh.
He actually, his pact is with the people that he serves. His magic comes from pleasing the people of his, when he was a senator, pleasing his state, and when he became president, his pact was with the American people.
What about that orange nigga, Donald Trump?
I'm sorry, who?
That orange guy.
Oh, no, he's not magic.
Okay.
He just ended up there somehow.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Why is he orange?
it's a good question. Why are you a skin color that you don't get the answer?
You make some good points.
Exactly.
What I want to understand is what will be our purpose as a group here.
Well, somehow, you're supposed to save the world.
We're supposed to save the world?
Yes.
Like, is it in danger?
Eventually.
Well, why don't you just like stop it?
What did I say, guys? I'm gonna be a celebrity. And I guess you guys too.
No, this must be done in absolute secrecy.
But you said
that's
famous people have magic.
Not as fun.
Huh? Did you know that they have magic until this moment?
Maybe.
No, you didn't.
I suspected it.
Yeah, you suspected there may be something.
Yeah, so that means I knew.
Magic is actually the extra.
Do you know all of our abilities?
Yes.
You know about my big dong?
You don't have that.
Damn!
So Jay has a tiny dick.
No, not tiny. Not tiny. It's probably average, around there, somewhere.
Below.
I don't know the specifics.
How do you know of our abilities when I wasn't even aware of my
what can we
abilities
do,
until
bud?
today?
Oh, you want to know what you can do?
Sure.
Do you want me to run you through the training simulator?
Well, he did.
Yeah,
ask.
bud. That sounds cool.
Yep, training.
That sounds like a dandy.
Okay, cool. You see that he says, please, come to this room if you would.
Oh yeah, we're gonna destroy this.
And
Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
he leads you down a hallway, and he says, this isn't the right room. And then he puts his hand on the door, and you see it says, welcome, director. And he says, now it is. And he opens the door.
Were there
Also, it's just director. It's not the director. Because the machine just said director.
I'm going to refer to one of the other 4 of you.
while we were walking down hallways, did we pass any open doors?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I saw that.
Woo woo 9. Oh, JK 3.
Oh, that was significantly less than 9.
I might have looked at persuasion instead of perception.
3?
3.
He's like, I don't know.
There
even where I am.
are no doors in this place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did
it's crazy.
Dietrich see any doors?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
18.
18?
JK 3.
You saw a few doors. They didn't have any labels on them though,
Okay.
and none of them were
What?
open.
What'll happen if I touch the wall?
You want to try it?
Yeah.
You touch the wall, and you get zapped. You take 3 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
As this thing zaps you and says, "Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Alerting all stoners, all architects, please come to the training simulation room." And you see,
Dude, it's a party.
you see about 15 people in black suits just running down this hallway.
Where's the race, bud?
And the director says, No, they're with me. They're
Dietrich's
with me.
already on his knees with his hands behind his head.
Dietrich, get up.
Oh, this isn't a raid. Got it.
You're fine. They're fine. Everything's fine.
It's not fine.
Jay, shut your mouth.
I'm kidding, it's fine.
Excellent.
It's not fine.
As these architects, as they're called, start leaving the room, he says, "Oh, Elberg, Nichols, get over here." And you see
Your name's Nichols?
this portly guy, kind of receding hairline and these glasses, kind of comes up and he's like, hey, my name's Owen.
Owen.
Pleasure to meet you.
Do you need some nasal spray?
What's your
I got
last
some in
name?
my bag.
No, I'm fine. It's a deviated septum.
What's your last name?
Nichols.
Nichols.
And you see this other, this slender guy, shaved sides, longer hair, purple hair. He's also got some glasses on. His nails are painted black, and he says, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Elberg."
Elberg.
Yo, Mr. Director, do you only have
Hey, it's
dweebs and-
the director.
Mr. The Director, do you only have dweebs and weirdos working here?
Well, I have you working here.
Oh,
And?
yes. That's a sick bird.
The ratio's going up in your perspective.
Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Okay, I guess fuck me then.
Actually, we will not fuck you because that's not appropriate. But
It would be appropriate if everyone was a consenting adult.
I'm gonna destroy this training program, okay?
What will this training involve?
You will be fighting things and checking out some of the abilities that you have.
so what are we doing?
You're gonna step into this room.
Which room?
Is the door open already?
The door is open.
I'm just walking in.
Wait, which room are we going in?
The room that is right in front of you.
The single.
Wait, you're right in front of me.
Why are you an asshole?
You're winning D&D right now.
Nichols kind
You're
of
about to
leans
win.
over and is like,
You're so close.
the guy that shot all the lights. Elberg's like, I think it is. He's kind of dumb, isn't he? Just a little bit.
Hey, Nichols, give me a high five.
Okay. And he like gives you the most sad high five.
Yeah.
Performance.
Nichols, how old are you?
32.
How long have you been working here?
6 years.
Oh. Is the director treating you right?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
director treats me just fine.
You like this place?
I do like it. It's a good place.
Do you really?
I love the work.
Oh, yeah?
Can you go in the room, please?
Wait. Is that what we're supposed to do? Go in the room?
I think that's what the director said.
The rest of us have all walked in.
It's just you, the director, Nichols, and Elbert out in this hallway.
All right. Albert, it was nice meeting you. I shake his hand.
Nice meeting you too. And he gives you like a handshake, but you can tell that there's kind of just like some disdain.
Well, this is probably the last time I'll see you all. Mr. Director, the director, Albert, Nichols. I love you all. You've been like brothers to me.
Get in the room.
Wait, that room? I walk into the room now.
The director steps inside and he like calls back, just go ahead and bump up things every round. And he closes the door. He says, now, being mages, there are special classifications for every single one of you. Jay? I don't want to say too many words to you. You're a rogue. Dietrich? You're a druid. Chet? You are a cleric. You have a very important role to play. Keep everyone else alive.
If Kajora wills it.
Oh, you know about Kajora?
I mean, always in my heart, I've always known about Kajora, but
Amazing.
Don't you know what he knows?
No, I don't, because I don't have his brain.
But you have
we're
magic.
not a hive mind.
You have magic.
Not yet.
You know our abilities.
We're headed for it.
Ability.
Is that the end goal?
What?
Is that the end goal?
Not.
Trying to make us all hive mind?
No, that's
Oh.
not my end goal. That's just the end. That's the end destination of the universe. Is hive mind.
Really?
Callan, you are a paladin.
Wait, so he's a paladin?
Varden, you're a wizard.
I'm a what?
You're the magic one.
Wizard Barden.
You're a wizard, Varden. You see a very large man with a dirty beard says, "You're a wizard, Varden."
And he just walks past the door.
You didn't tell me what I was.
You're a rogue.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Does he even understand magic?
I don't think
You're a wizard.
anything.
Can I write
to
rogue
learn
on
it.
his hand?
You can write. Yeah, you write rogue.
It took
Rogue on his
years of teaching myself. Now all I have is this book. I know like a few spells.
Yes.
Do you have a
Varden,
wand?
We're going to have to talk about some things.
no.
Someone needs to get him a stick.
Get him a stick.
Stick.
Okay.
Or a shtick.
You will be facing rounds of creatures and be trying to
Kill them.
destroy them using your abilities.
Are they living creatures?
So we're gonna murder them.
They are simulations.
Yo,
Quick
Mr.
nap.
the Director, I'm still a little beat up from fighting those weeds.
Yeah. I am feeling quite terrible.
Oh, 1 second. Rosa, and you see that this woman comes in. She's got these big Coke bottle glasses, and she has like these small drinks with her on like a tray, and she says, "Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Rosa. I'm from the cleric ward. Have something for you guys."
Rosa!
Yeah, we're Chet, right?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Hey, cutie, how you
We're
doing?
gonna be working more closely together in the future. I'll show you how to make these drinks.
I'll work closely with you.
No, you won't. And she like
rejected.
she like passes this tray out with all
thanks,
these
baby doll.
small drinks.
I drink it in one go.
It's like a shot, so if you drank it in 2 goes, it'd be kind of disappointing.
Dietrich takes it in 2 goes.
I sip it very slowly.
You see the director is a little bit disappointed with you, and he looks at you, Jay, and just thinks par for the course.
Callan knocks it back, nothing but net, and says, "No chaser, straight."
I wasn't gonna give you a chaser.
I'm
Good,
still
'cause I
feeling
didn't
kind
need
of
one.
depleted, Rosa.
Oh, give it a second. And you guys feel the effects of a long rest. So you guys get all your abilities and stuff back. And she says, "Now, Jet, one thing. These are really hard to make, and it does take a really long time. So it is going to be an ability that is going to be very sparingly. But I'll teach you that later on.
All right.
But you'll get it." And the director says, "Now, are we ready to start the simulation?" All right, we are going to start off with some easy stuff, and you see 5 little kobolds pop up in front of you.
Oh man, they're so cute.
What's
Roll
up, buddy?
Initiative.
Sick.
Oh my gosh, he's adorable. I think I'll adopt him.
Can I keep one? Oh, you know what's a cute name?
Dag.
Dag.
You see one has a little dagger, and he's like, "I'll kill you."
Oh, you're so cute.
You see he tries to stab at you.
I like wave at him.
Cool. What did everyone get?
7.
16.
16.
17.
17.
We have the same initiative.
So who has the higher dex or the higher initiative bonus? And that's
I have plus 1.
You want to do a little roll off, or do you want to just decide amongst yourselves?
Roll off.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So
And mine's +2 with Turk.
+2. So what do we do?
Roll off.
yeah, go ahead and do it.
How was the wizard a...
+2. You probably beat me. Yeah. 15 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 7.
Killing the game.
Good job. Dietrich, as you're kind of like looking at this little kobold, he's gonna go ahead and take a little stab at you with this dagger. Fucking 20 to hit.
Of course it's gonna hit.
Only 1 appear.
6 damage.
Man.
Hey, you little shit!
Whoa, they're vicious, buddy.
Oh, he's like not as cute now.
No, I'm gonna kill that little fucker.
Not if I beat you to it.
Well, let's kill a different one then.
There's 5 of them.
I prefer to kill that
There's
one.
5 of us. We can each
Not
kill
gonna
one. Simple math.
Cool. Callan, that is your turn.
All right, well, Dietrich and I have this little competition going on, so I'm gonna try to attack that kobold that's attacking him. How many are there?
There are 5.
There are 5. I will go attack the one that is attacking Dietrich.
Okay.
As I saunter over to him, I take a big gulp out of my hydro flask, and I grab it by the handle, and I do a wide swing down on him, assuming that it turns into a great sword.
Go ahead and give
Long sword.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
It's gonna be 20.
You swing down on it, and as you go to swing down, it elongates into this long sword.
Just
and
what I thought.
You hit it. Go ahead and roll that damage.
4.
You fucking...
Oh, 6. 6 with juiced. Keep forgetting.
Yeah, go ahead and finish this thing.
Oh, I'll squish him with the flat end of the blade.
Jeez. Objectively
Nice.
horrifying.
Nice.
You're hammering him into the ground.
You see that he cuts Dietrich, and then he looks up and sees the blade, and he goes, "No, I have so much to live." And he's just crushed.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to kill a different one.
And that
you to
little kobold is dead. Varden, that is your turn.
Is there one that's close to Chet?
Yes, there is one that's close
So
to Chet.
the one that's close to Chet, I'm going to use Mind Sliver, which is
What the hell is that?
Sliver?
Mind Sliver. It's an enchantment cantrip. You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature. They have to make an intelligence saving throw, and if they don't make it, they take 1d6 psychic damage.
Well, good thing this thing is terrible at intelligence saves. The 15.
That beats it.
Yeah?
Mine's 13.
Oh, shit.
So that's fine.
You go to cast this spell. You see that it like looks at you and it goes, "No, I'm too smart for that."
Bart, what are you doing, man? Put your hand down and hit a thing.
I'm using magic.
Fuck that.
No, Callan, he's a wizard. His forte is not hitting things. It's casting spell.
He's a wizard.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. Cool. That is going to be Chet.
I'm going to take the rubber ducky life preserver from my waist and cast it over the kobold that's standing right in front of me.
The director says, "Excellent use of improvising with the objects that you have." And he has to make a strength save, right?
Yeah, DC 10.
Using it as a net. He's gonna fail. You see that it gets on him and goes, "Oh shit! Oh shit!
Got him!
What the hell is this thing?"
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me that fight check. Let's see if you can reel him in.
Pulling them in.
22.
Yeah, you fucking reel this guy in. He's a little dude. And he's like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I was just learning how to love."
I would like to begin the swing. And I want to just like for my next turn.
Okay.
I feel like I know what's coming, little guy.
Dietrich, that is your turn.
Dietrich's gonna use poison spray.
Okay.
Try this one time. I don't know how I did it, but
Does he have to make a save or
con save.
Con save?
He clenches every muscle in his body, resists a fart.
A little fart comes out of my hand instead.
Yeah, he only got a 10. Go ahead and roll whatever damage you need
Bruh,
to.
it's a beast with spell.
D12.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. D12 world.
It's a 2.
You like spray this little kobold, this little dragon-looking dude, little lizard guy, with this acid spray, and it gets on his face and goes, "Oh God, I used to be beautiful.
I don't know about that one, dude.
In my own culture, I was beautiful."
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Which kobold did you want to hit? In front of which person? The only person that does not have a kobold in front of them is you. So which one do you want to do damage to?
I'll do the one to the right of me then.
Okay, so the one in front of Jay?
Sure.
Okay. The kobold in front of Callan is going to go ahead and take an attack at you. You see he pulls out a little sling and goes, "I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you."
Bring it. You see what I did to your friend?
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
Didn't even feel it.
Bullshit.
You hear the director say, "Callan, you have an ability called Lay on Hands. You can heal yourself or a friend as an action."
Is that what I did to Leon?
Yes,
Oh.
instinctively you tapped into it.
That's pretty awesome. Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
So if ever you look bad, if ever you take too much damage, it's okay to feel vulnerable, buddy.
Nah.
Okay. Cool. That is the kobold in front of Varden is going to make an attack with a dagger. He goes to stab at you. That's a 13 to hit.
Yeah, it's
You take 5 damage as he stabs you. As he like pulls
not looking good yet.
He pulls the knife out and sees all the blood and he goes, oh god, I didn't plan for blood. And
That's
the
rough.
kobold in front of Chet is going to... Oh wait, no, the kobold in front of Chet is restrained. He's going to go ahead and make a strength save to get out of there. And he's going to bust out. He like starts to finagle his way out as you're getting ready to swing this ducky thing. And he goes, oh, that was so close. And that is Jay's turn.
I want to shoot the one right in front of me.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
10.
It's not gonna hit. So you go to shoot him, and he like dodges out of the way, and he's like, "Gotta be faster than that!"
How'd you miss? He was right in front of you.
All of our ears are ringing.
Yeah, Jay, be careful with the gun usage in an enclosed environment. It's very bad for the ears. You should actually all get earmuffs.
What?
We should all get earmuffs.
I'm fine with my trapper hat.
Covers the ears. That's going to be the little kobold in front of Jay. He's going to make an attack. That is a 19 to hit.
I mean, if he wants to.
No, he wants to. That's 3 damage.
Wow.
As he just stabs you. And back at the top of the initiative with Callan.
Who's the closest kobold?
The closest one would probably be...
The one that attacked me?
Yeah, the one that attacked you.
Alright, little bitch.
Fucking miss.
That's a nat 1.
You go to swing down with your hydro sword. Sordo flask.
Hydro sword sounds good.
Flask.
I'm not a druid.
Hydro sword.
You go to swing down, and then it goes back into hydro flask form, and it just completely whiffs.
Chinks on the floor.
Yes.
Dang.
And the director says, "Ooh,
I think you got a dent there, bud.
yeah, you really dented the shit out of your hydro flask."
Now it's not the time. 63 ounces is still okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll make an angry face at this little lizard dude who... What did he do? Stab me?
Stabbed you.
I'll spit at his face.
Or no, he threw a sling at you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll still spit at his
Yeah, you
face.
spit in his face, and he like, as it flies at him, he just opens his mouth and swallows it.
Ooh, he a freak.
Metal.
Power play.
That is going to be Varden.
And then there's one right in front of me.
Yes.
Okay.
And that just stabbed you and started freaking out at the blood.
I'm fucking profusely bleeding. And I kind of look at my wound, and then I kind of put purple energy on my hand, and I will cast Mind Sliver again.
Okay. Wow. Fails spectacularly. He's like looking at the blood on his dagger, and then coming out of your wound. He's already just completely frazzled, and you get inside of his mind.
Is he like right in front of me?
Yeah.
So it's like covered in kind of a purple aura, and I grab him in the head, and then I perform the Mind Sliver. And so it's 1d6.
Give him the image from The Shining where the elevator doors are opening and the blood just...
2.
2?
And yes, 2 damage, and also the next time he needs to make a saving throw, he has to subtract a d4 from it.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, you give him the image from The Shining, and he just sees all this blood, and he says, "So much blood, so much blood, so much blood, so much blood." That is Chet's turn.
Are we all kind of shoulder to shoulder in here?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna leave my life preserver off to the side and pull my baton and whack this one that's right in front of me. 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
Kill this thing.
Alright.
Knock it out. You know, it's a simulation.
Yeah, I just conk it over the head and bonk him.
Yeah, you bonk him, and like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, you see a little bump just come up his head, and he just falls to the ground, lifeless. The director says, "Good hit."
I'm gonna use my War Priest bonus action to attack again. I'm just gonna be next to the squishy wizard over there and conk that one on the head.
Okay, go ahead and do an attack roll.
My name's actually Squishy Von Squisherson.
Squishy Von Squisherson. I'm gonna miss 5.
5?
No! Good try.
You see that you go to swing down on this kobold, and then it like Mr. Magoo style just like turns and goes, "So much blood, so much blood, so much blood." Starts just walking around.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, you just start swinging, and it's like going
Whack-a-mole.
over his head as he's trying to dodge this blood that's in its simulated mind.
It doesn't even exist.
Cool. That's gonna be Dietrich's turn.
I'm gonna use poison spray on the one in front of Callum,
Okay.
just so I can get back at him some way.
Who's Callum?
Never mind.
Callan says.
Callan, whatever.
You know, you started off the show by saying your name was McAllen.
Try to use poison spray again.
Okay. Con save 14.
That is my spell save DC.
No damage for you. The director says, "These little kobolds are giving you quite the challenge, aren't they?" You okay, buddy?
No,
Just conk him.
this doesn't work all the time.
He you see he leans back to the door and says, maybe leave it just for the first round. That is going to be the kobold in front of Callan. It's going to try to stab at you. That's a 12 to hit.
Ha! No.
He just kind of...
He's like, yes.
You see he goes to stab at you, and his dagger just bends at your football pads.
Ha.
And it bends and goes, that normally works.
Not today.
You see that it gets a little bit scared and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kill you.
The blade's like pointing towards him.
Exhibit A, and I gesture to the blood splatter of his friend.
Oh my god, so much blood. So much blood.
Are they all blood?
Now is going to be the kobold in front of Varden. He's gonna go ahead and make an attack at you. That is a 16 to hit.
I'm going to kind of talk to myself and try to test the strike itself. And I'm going to use Lucky to make him roll and then see if he uses illusion.
He misses.
Okay.
You're going to be a divination wizard, right?
Yes.
That's kind of your plan.
Yeah. So a lot of dealing with like destiny fate and
you see this kobold starting to run at you. You view this room in a third-person point of view, and you see that this kobold stabs into you and twists the blade, and you fall unconscious. And then you look to your right, and you see this same moment, and this kobold runs at you, but just kind of cuts your shirt as you kind of dodge out of the way, and your consciousness
falls back in.
Yeah, falls into this moment.
Okay.
And go ahead and give me an insight check.
So 16.
You get a quick look at the director, and you see his eyes widen, and he leans back towards the door, but you don't hear what he's saying. And when he comes back from the door, he's looking a little bit more intensely at you guys.
I would just in that moment after I dodged his dagger strike, I would just say to him, fate was not with you today.
And he says, I don't give a fuck what you think.
And then I say, you will.
It is Jay's turn. Jay.
Which ones are still alive?
There are 3 of them. 2 of them are starting to bleed, and one of them is totally fine.
Who are they in front of? Me and...
You, Callan, and Varden.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot the one in front of me again.
You gotta believe. There you go.
Numbers, 21.
That's gonna hit. You don't get to roll your sneak attack, though.
He doesn't even know he's sneaky.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Go ahead and finish this thing.
So I'll pull out my pistol real quick, and the second I pull it out, it's my hand is still at my hip, and then I just shoot him directly in his third eye.
Yeah, you shoot him, if you had a unibrow,
He wouldn't hit him.
Yeah, you shoot him right where the eyebrows kiss, and it falls dead. And from this point of view, you see the kobold fall dead, and the director is behind it, and he says, Jay, your skills lie primarily with stealth. You would have been able to do a lot more to that thing had you been behind the box over in the back of the room.
There's a box.
You take a look behind you, and there's a small box, and it says, you could have done a lot, buddy.
When you look at the box, a small red exclamation point.
Green snake, get out of there! See a guy come out and he says,
Alright.
no place for snake anymore.
Can I move back to the box?
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. I don't have
Now 20.
Nat 20? As the director is telling you this, you see Snake open up the box, and then you, as the box falls back down, you just hop underneath it, and then when the director turns back from Snake, he looks at you and he says, What the hell? Where did he go? Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
You're in the box.
No, I'm not.
Jay.
I'm not in the box.
He's in the box. The man in the box.
You don't see me.
Cool. There are just 2 little kobolds left. One of them is hurt, and the other one is totally fine. And we're gonna jump back to the top of the initiative order with Calvin.
Is the hurt one the one that's freaking out about blood?
No. Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes. And the one that is not hurt is in front of you.
Okay. I grab, or like whatever it is, wipe some of the blood off of my wound and like flick it at him, and then
At the one that's not hurt, or the one that is hurt?
at the one that is hurt.
Okay.
And then
That's the one.
I'll just take the hydro flask again and go for a side swipe.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
18.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Well, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Because I don't math.
Yes.
Okay.
They are very low AC. These are squishy boys.
That's a 15 damage.
15?
Yep.
15?
Plus 5 juiced.
No. But you only.
I keep switching them around.
Yeah, you
13
only-
damage then.
13. Okay.
Yeah, because you rolled a
Makes
10.
a little bit more sense.
Okay.
Fucking finish this thing.
Okay. I will the hydro flask not to turn into a sword, and I just like
Bonk him.
golf,
Just bonk
but like golf club his head off.
Oh my god.
off, like, not on his body.
Can you roll a D100 real quick?
Shit. 95.
You hit this thing, and you see that a virtual like putting tee just forms in the room, and it just lands in there, and you hear wah, wah, wah. And the director says, "Good job."
Slow golf clap.
Just for
Hole in one.
Just for that, Callan, you're gonna get a healing potion after this.
I'm good at any sport.
That is quite impressive because golf is a very
Arguably a sport.
There, he said it.
Yeah, you fucking kill this thing and get a little hole in one.
Nice. I feel
Arden,
inspired.
It is your turn. There is one in front of Callan that has not been hurt yet, but the one.
Oh, but he killed the one in front of me.
Yes.
Let's just. I guess let's just try to do Mind Sliver again.
Intelligence save?
Intelligence. Yeah.
That's a 9.
Doesn't beat 13.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
3.
He sees, here's Johnny.
Yeah. What
In
image
his
do you-
mind?
What image do you put in its mind?
I guess it would be like my face, but like it's kind of like distorted and black. Kind of like when in the first Batman when they got hit with
the fear gas.
The fear gas.
Yeah.
Good
The eyes are
callback.
red.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
But he can only see it, but it's in his mind.
Yeah.
I know that reference.
So it's like a floating cloud, but it's in the shape of my face with red eyes.
Cool. Yeah, you see he goes, "Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Why do the lips look like black gummy worms?"
And then it like whispers to him, "Accept your fate."
No!
Dr. Fate.
Chet, that is your turn.
I'm tired of these kobolds, so I'm getting a little angry, and I could just kind of feel like the divine feeling of Kajora upon me, and I want to channel it above the last kobold to try and finish it and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Microwave that fucker.
14.
Yeah.
With the D4
That's my-
minus.
Yeah.
With?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You got a nat 15. And you got a
Oh, and a 1.
-3.
Okay.
No, he has a +2 to dex.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Just wily little bastards.
My spell save is 14.
Cool. Dietrich, does Chet want to do anything else?
I'm gonna just cower over. I would just like tower over him, and that's about it.
Cool. Dietrich, that is your turn.
Dietrich's a little bit upset that he feels useless. He just runs over and just like tries to stab it with his knife.
Switchblade.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta just.
It's a 22 to hit.
Amazingly, that hits.
Oh, sick.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Miraculously.
Miraculous. Oh, yes.
What is
5.
Go ahead and finish the full battery.
Fucking. Just through the throat. When I like stick the knife to its throat and then I switch it on.
Oh, brutal.
So initially he doesn't think it did anything. It's just like.
Now, is it a side flicker or is it?
Shoots forward.
Okay. Yeah, he's just like, you gotta try harder than. As blood just starts dripping from its mouth and neck, and it falls dead. And you guys are out of initiative. And the director like flips on the lights and says, "Okay, I think the simulation is going to end there."
Toss me that potion. I can go again.
Hold on.
Can I have a rag?
You want a rag?
This knife is awfully bloody.
You see, he pulls out a handkerchief, like handkerchief out of his like jacket pocket, and another one just whoop forms there, and he throws it to you and says, "There you go."
Thanks. I don't want to get my pants dirty.
That's okay.
Are all the cold
Where do you
knots
keep it?
dead?
So it's like tucked into my waistband.
It's really tight.
Yeah, she's like, so I don't use it very often. It kind of hurts to take out.
Yeah, you got to be real careful how far you push it down, otherwise the blade comes out.
Yeah.
You get bumped into a wall.
Like, ooh.
I have a new asshole.
It's on the side.
Yet another piercing.
I'm still in the box.
Yeah, the director says, "Okay, Jay, you can come out of the box now."
I'm not in the box.
No, you're in. I hear your voice coming from the box.
It's not coming from the box.
Dietrich goes and sits on the box.
Yeah, Dietrich, go ahead and sit on that box. There's nothing in it apparently.
Is it like a cardboard box? Does this just crumple? when I
It's
sit on it?
no, it's a crate,
Oh, okay.
like a wooden crate. And the director says, "Excellent. You all did quite poorly, actually. That was
I shot one.
you shot. Okay, you got to play to your strengths.
I did. I killed one.
Okay."
I'm not in the box.
I will say, Varden, that was good. That was a good move. It was a very good move.
It is all in the stars.
It's also all in the,
Heart of the Cards.
yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched that show after I grew up.
Song 2.
Not a lot of people can transfer their consciousness into another timeline. It takes a lot of skill to be able to do that.
Wait, we're in a different timeline?
I was.
To you, no. To you, this is all the
Apparently.
exact same thing that is happening.
I
Never
am
felt it
confusion.
before.
Yeah, it's a strange feeling, isn't it?
Out of body experience.
Callan, can I see your Hydro Flask?
Yeah, hand it to him.
He takes it and he like opens it up and says,
Spits in it.
It's a very fickle weapon. I think the more you use it, the more it will take a liking to you.
All right.
Hydro Flasks and
I mean, I've been
swords.
drinking out of this thing for 3 years.
3 years. Have you ever washed it?
That's Mom's job.
Damn.
She runs the dishwasher at home. What?
You can't push a couple buttons on
You're not supposed to put those in the dishwasher.
Yeah, they're not dishwasher safe.
Nah, man. Dad has me training non-stop.
Chet, Sacred Flame was a good idea. Sucks that it didn't work out too well.
Is that what that was?
Yes, oh, sorry. I should probably... I'll give you guys a rundown on the vernacular. I'll give you a handbook. It's called the Mage's Handbook. It's from the other wizarding friends off in some of the other coastal cities. The coastal wizards, we call them.
Is this manual also be called never mind.
We do have a manual of different monsters. Yes, we call it the Creature Book.
Ah.
Rolls off his tongue.
Dietrich! That poison spray.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
I thought I was just farting out of my hand, to be honest.
How would you fart out of your hand?
I don't know. It's just what it felt like.
Well,
Felt like that?
Yeah, like
Did it start up at the arm?
kinda.
Roll down?
Yep.
Did you feel relief after you did it?
Yeah, I kind of felt tense up here, and then it just came
You're
out.
like, yes.
Yeah, it was kind of
Some deadly
kind of
stuff,
pleasant.
bud.
It was a pleasant feeling, actually.
There you go.
Yes, the poison spray is actually, fun fact, the way it manifests is your body uses lactic acid that is built up within the muscles and releases that as a kind of neurotoxin. And druids are much more easily able to tap into that ability within themselves.
Science.
And Jay.
Gotta get on those branched chain amino acids, Bob.
You can't see me.
Guess I gotta work out more.
Jay, get out of the crate. Dietrich, can you get off the crate real quick?
I'm not in the crate.
I definitely kicked the crate like 5 times before I get off.
I'm not in the crate.
Can you go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw?
Just all.
10.
You are partially deafened right now. And he says, Jay, get out of the crate.
Somebody say something. I'm not in the crate.
Can I pull him out?
You can just lift up the crate.
I lift up the crate.
You just see Jay laying on the floor underneath this crate.
See, I told you I'm not in the crate. The crate's right there. I'm not in it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well,
What'd you say?
I kind of like.
Do I notice that his hearing is impaired?
yes.
I do. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You are no longer deafened.
Whoa, who turned up the volume?
That was
Apparently you did.
Send you some healing energy, Bob.
Chet. That's a
My nigga.
solid cleric move. Solid cleric move.
Yeah, because he's a solid cleric.
It's true.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
And as you guys work with your individual different class,
How'd I do? You didn't give me a review. You didn't give me my stats, my grade.
I'm gonna give you C-.
You know what? I still get the credits.
C's get degrees, Bob.
You know, you're gonna get the degree, but you definitely have a lot more in you, and it's not hard to get a good grade in this class.
If you're as stupid as he is, you do.
Well, let's kick it up a notch,
You said
Bob.
something?
What? Do you want another round?
Yeah.
Round 2.
Beholder. Blah.
Well, it's so much. Well,
I can go multiple rounds, just like in bed.
a.
Hey,
Can you go ahead and give a deception check?
can I roll to see if I still have Viagra?
Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Oh no.
18.
I'm pretty sure this guy fucks.
He fucks, Bob. Give your nuts a tap.
Yeah, the director says, okay, perhaps you fuck.
I rolled a 7. What else?
Yes.
Do I add medicine?
A pheasant.
You don't find Viagra, but you do find like some small white capsules. The director says, "Don't eat that. Don't eat that. That's bad. It's bad. Why do you have cyanide on you?
I'm sorry?
That's cyanide. Why
What?
do you have that on you?
What? Did you say something?
You're not definitely okay. All right then, keep your secrets." He says,
I put it in my pocket.
You want to fight something truly up to your skill level?
Can you give us some of that stuff we had earlier?
What? The blights?
No. The
Full rest
shot.
yeah, those are
Oh.
those are tasty.
Yes, I understand that they're tasty, but
I tasted like grape.
it takes a lot to get to those.
Artificial grape is the worst.
You can't just magic them up.
Like rubbing two.
I think it tastes
No,
quite
it takes-
tasty.
Magic is not used the way you think it would be.
Then how's it used?
Sparingly.
Sparingly, yes.
But why?
It's a long, complicated process to use magic.
Dude, I got time.
Can I drop the crate?
Explain.
Drop the crate and it covers Jay. The director says, okay, you want to fight something? Here we go. He turns off the light. You see a small bucket in front of you.
In front of all of us.
Yeah, there's like it just like a wire framing of this bucket, like then turns into a metal bucket, and you see a bunch of pennies inside of it.
Pennywise.
Dude, that's my wishing well pennies. Yeah, 3 Mile Park. That's where I gather all the wishing well pennies in.
I don't know about that one.
Dude, I'm gonna walk up to it and just go for it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna start rifling through the pennies.
You start rifling through the pennies. You find one that is super shiny.
Oh, dude. These are my favorite.
And as you're holding it, you feel that it gets warm. And then it
Toasty pennies, bud.
gets hot.
Okay, getting a little hot in here. All
And
right.
then it gets red hot.
All right.
Does he drop it?
It's starting to hurt.
Do you want to drop it?
Yeah.
You drop it into this bucket, and you see that this red hot energy starts to flow through all the rest of the pennies. And then these pennies start melting, and the bucket starts to then kind of cave in on itself. And then
I don't like that it burned me, and I want to burn it. So I'm gonna channel that energy back into it, and I want to use Sacred Flame on it because I'm not liking what it was.
How much dexterity does a coin have?
well,
We don't know this.
I mean, it fails.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
3.
Get wrecked.
You see that you cast this sacred flame. You see some of the pennies kind of evaporate, and then they all melt together, and then you see a small maw rise up out of the pennies. And then you see that the pennies begin to form a creature, and it stands and puts these hands,
Whoa, dude! I've never seen that before.
pulls itself out, and you hear a and wings
Whoa.
flap out. This is a copper dragon wormling. And the director stands back and puts some sunglasses on and says, "Okay, roll for initiative, boys."
What's initiative?
Get ready to fight.
What about that potion you promised me?
You'll get it as a reward.
16.
Jeez.
8. 14.
9.
12.
Cool. Jay, you are up first. You hear the director say, "Jay, find a hiding spot."
He's
Did the crate disappear?
Oh, that's right. You're in the crate. Sorry. I can still see you.
You can't see me.
Go ahead and give me a self check.
I'm not in the crate. 19.
Yeah, you are hidden. You would get your sneak attack.
Sick.
What would you like to do?
I want to shoot it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
10.
Yeah, that misses. You see that you shoot and it ting, just glances off this little dragon as it screeches at you. And because you shot it, it stares at you. Check, it is your turn.
At the crate.
I'm gonna toss my life preserver over it.
Okay. You throw this life preserver and it boom, lands on this little dragon and just is trapped right now. And it is restrained.
I'm gonna start reeling it in.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics.
9.
You try to pull it in, but it is the weight of the coins have all just gathered together and it's super heavy.
Very dense.
That is the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to look at Jay, and I need you to make a con save.
Not 20.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you are fine. You are fine. You see this icy breath just shoot out at you, but
The crate protects me.
yeah, you cover yourself with the crate,
You are one with the crate.
and that is going to be Varden's turn.
Just for reference, how close am I? Am I far away from
You're
it?
about 20 feet away.
Okay, so in that case, can I try to move slightly closer to them? Or how far away am I close to Chet and
You guys are kind of all kind of shoulder to
Semicircle.
shoulder.
semicircle?
Okay. And Jay is the only one that's further away
Because he's
in
doing
the
his
crate.
own thing.
Well, I'm right up on it though.
Yeah. Okay. So Chet is right up in melee range.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to conjure some purple energy on the hat again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, feel the power of indecisiveness and cast ID Insinuation. Or id. I don't know if it's
Id.
ID. Is it
Id Insinuation.
Sorry, I was I don't think it's
I think
ID.
it's Freudian.
Id
Yeah.
Insinuation.
What is that?
You unleash a torrent of conflicting desires in the mind of one creature, impairing its ability to make decisions. They have to make a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated.
Oh,
Are
shit.
these all unearthed arcana?
I believe so, yeah.
Dude.
God. Okay.
UA.
Wisdom save. Wow, amazing. Yeah, got a fucking nat 1.
Oh, cool!
So it's incapacitated?
Yeah, and then it says at the end of each of its turns, it takes 1d12 psychic damage,
Holy
and then it can make another wisdom saving throw.
At the end of its turn?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. Fuck. Alright.
Mind stuff.
Amazing. Callan, that is your turn.
So it's restrained and incapacitated.
Yes.
What does incapacitated
So everything
do again?
is like
You can't take actions or reactions.
every hit is a crit.
No, because it's not unconscious. It's incapacitated.
Oh.
Callan witnesses that and thinks, wow, hitting it isn't always, like, the best thing.
Yes, Callan.
It is all in the
Introspection
mind.
is key.
How are you listening to my thoughts?
The dark side has many ways that people would consider unnatural.
Alright, I'm gonna channel this lay hands thing that he was talking about into myself and restore 5 HP. Can I throw a football at him as a bonus action?
Sure, go ahead and throw a football.
Would that be like a javelin or something?
An attack roll. It'd be like a D4.
Yeah. Ooh, it's 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Balls.
It just boom, bounces off of him.
Can I attempt to catch it?
Give me an acrobatics.
Was my aim good enough? 18 plus 2, 20.
You like jump up, catch it in one
Rebound.
Sports.
Cool. Dietrich, that is your turn.
I'm gonna try to stab it.
You have advantage on this since it is restrained by this ducky thing.
Last name. That's a 12.
21? Yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 damage.
Cool. Yeah, you stab this thing, and it's starting to look a little bit roughed up. Like you've started cutting into its health a little bit more. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. That's it.
Cool. Jay,
I'm gonna shoot.
you have advantage
Ooh,
since it's restrained.
sick. Okay.
He's gonna need it.
21.
That's gonna hit. You get your sneak attack as well.
Sure, you can use my d6.
Thanks, dog.
Snake eyes.
12.
12? Holy shit!
His X is so high.
Yeah. God damn.
Good time.
You fucking shoot this thing, and it starts bleeding copper, and even the director's like, "Oh my god, that was a good shot."
No, I'm just gonna close the crate back.
Chet, that is your turn.
I'm gonna beat its brains in with my baton.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll. You got advantage.
Nice.
22.
That's gonna hit.
9.
Finish this thing.
So I'm going to have a overhead strike with my baton and crash it down right on its brain case. Bonk it. Sufficiently bonked.
You bonk it. You see that like you crack this copper carapace, and it starts leaking this molten copper over its body.
Give me my pennies.
You see it starts crying a little bit, and a single penny drips out, and it like falls lifeless.
Can I take that as my lucky penny?
Sure.
Got it.
You grab this little penny, and you see that like the crumpled body of this copper dragon wormling turns into a wire frame, and then disappears. And the director turns on the light and says, "Amazing, amazing."
Yeah.
You got your asses handed to you by kobolds, but took down a copper dragon wormling, no problem.
That thing seemed way
Damn
easier than
straight.
the other ones. I'll say it.
Who's ready for round 3, guys?
Oh,
Do you really want to do that?
I kind of do, bro.
I wish to just gain knowledge.
You know, I have a couple cuts and bruises.
Ah, yes. Don't worry, we'll take you to the healing chamber. Everybody follow me.
Yes.
I hop out the crate.
Oh, Jay, thank you for coming over.
Woo! I wasn't in the crate.
You were in the crate. You literally popped out of it.
Dude, I was not. You did not see me come out of the crate. I was not in the crate. I was just here.
The director leads you guys down the hall and goes to another door and puts his hand on it and says, "Welcome, director." Opens up the door and you guys see this super sweet sauna. Welcome to the healing chamber.
This is all you, bud. This is like all you.
As he gestures to Varden.
And you see
For
the
those listening.
the director starts taking off his like suit jacket and like undoes his tie and says, "Come on."
Do we?
This,
Are you getting
this seems like a
Are we
conflict
about
of
to have an
interest.
orgy?
Dietrich doesn't care. He just drops. Dietrich's
It would take a lot longer than that to get your pants off. But
Dietrich's already.
you gotta start peeling them off.
Oh no! There's buttons. They go down the side.
It's like Bart.
Start undoing them.
Oh, it sounds like saran wrap.
I need to get like 5 undone and I'm good.
I mean, it's just like the locker room, so yeah, unclip this.
Oh, okay, Callan.
You're a minor.
You see that he immediately like. Is,
Or are we all
covering his
just getting
eyes
naked?
and like
Are we
puts a
supposed to
towel
be
on
getting
you and says, "Okay, everyone, Callan's a minor."
I start getting naked.
Yes, absolutely. I have trunks.
I am now completely
Are you
naked.
shy?
Dietrich's already in the hot. Like,
Yeah.
Jay Mason is completely naked.
Oh my god! You see that the director reaches into his suit jacket and
He was right.
pulls out some shorts.
Just about average.
gives you some trunks and says, "Please put these on." Oh, you wanted to put them on, Varden.
Varden took my trunks.
Oh,
Here you go.
yes. Please put them on the young child.
You don't need to help me, I got this.
Yes.
I just get in with my boxers. I just kind of walk into the sauna.
I'm in my.
Dietrich's just sitting on a bench naked.
He throws you a towel.
I put it next to me.
I like ravel the towel up and like wrap it around my head, my forehead like a bandana.
Oh my god. The director
A
like,
naked ninja.
sits down and says, "Excellent. Now, welcome to the healing chamber.
Will we be healed here?
You will feel the effects of a long rest."
I would like to. I'm in full ranger out gear right now, and I'm gonna walk over to the coals and sprinkle some eucalyptus onto them.
Oh, thank you, Chet. That smells wonderful.
I have some other stuff we could put on that fire.
Please don't.
Do it.
Child here.
First time hanging out with the director, you get him way blasted.
Do it.
The director
Blaze.
reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a bunch of books and says, "Here you go. Here are your manuals for IBM. Now,
I can't read. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I wouldn't even be surprised. So, here's how this is going to work.
Are they like really
Can these
soggy?
get wet?
They're going
No,
to.
amazingly, they're completely dry. They're magic.
Whoa.
Why is there a 20 in mine?
I'll talk to you after, Dietrich.
Okay.
Go on.
He says, so,
How come mine says I have to give you $20?
I'll talk to you afterwards. So here's how this is going to work. After the healing chamber has taken its effects, I'm going to return you back to the bus at the camp. You must speak of this to no one. Is that understood?
I start deleting my Facebook post.
How did... Albert, can you please get on Jay's Facebook? You hear him say, "Already on it." The posts start deleting themselves.
Okay.
We have a lot of resources here.
Okay. Let me see. Got to delete the Twitter too.
You are...
Snapchat.
Nichols, Twitter.
TikTok.
I'll take care of the TikTok myself. I find...
Make sure you don't delete my links on the dark web, please. Leave them there. I need them.
Oh yes, those are business
Yeah,
related.
business.
You will tell no
Business
one
related. I gotta delete my
what you
LinkedIn
have seen
account.
here. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Employee.
Well, we can still talk to each other.
Absolutely, that's encouraged. You are
Okay.
kind of important.
So we're not supposed to tell anyone?
Are we kind
No.
of...
Not even our mamas?
Do you know who your mama is?
You know what? You got me there.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where she is? Exactly.
Do you?
It's got too
What?
real.
Do you?
Do you know
worry
where my
about
mom is? Wait, you know where my parents are?
I didn't say anything about
You know where
Yeah,
mine?
you did. Can I tell Rufus?
Actually, please don't.
Okay.
So,
Can I level with the director?
yeah.
Did my dad have anything to do with this?
Where's his dad? I need to do something.
He's still on the bus, unconscious.
Okay, cool.
He brought us to the field where we were first attacked. Did he have anything to do with all this International Bureau of Mages?
Is his
stuff?
dad a bad person?
Your father has nothing to do with this. This has been a long time in the making.
The Cobalts?
Why do you need to see his dad?
Huh?
Why do you need to see his dad?
Just to make sure he's safe.
Okay.
Can I insight?
Roll.
Oh god! Dang it! 6.
We'll add, right?
9.
I have to subtract 2.
Oh, shoot. That's right.
What'd you get?
Can I also roll an insight?
Yeah. What did you get?
9.
You got a 6?
I got a 6.
He just wants to make sure your dad's safe. Man.
I mean, that's appreciated. Thank you.
That's a 12.
Oh.
18 plus 6. Fast math, 24.
He was gonna kill Callan's dad.
You're fucking lying. You can't kill him.
Wait,
He's
what?
one of my best customers.
Who said I was gonna kill him?
I know you're lying.
How do you know?
Instinct. Instinct tells me you're lying.
These are not the droids you were looking for.
The director says, now, all of these things will be sorted out in time. We just have to take its course and see what happens. It's gonna be fun. So the director
I don't know how I feel about that one.
has you guys like putting your clothes back on and takes you over to this kind of platform where you guys entered and says, please stand on the platform.
I move directly on
That
it.
platform right there.
Kind of.
He moves you onto the platform.
So I want my award.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
a winner.
You see that he like reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a small vial of red and gold flaked liquid.
Thanks.
Felix Felicis.
Liquid luck.
All right, Steven, they're ready to be taken back. You ran through the training simulation? Yes, it was eye-opening. Cool.
We went to round 2, bro.
Oh, good.
We wanted to go to round 3, but bitches couldn't hang.
Sure. Yeah. He stands on this platform with you
Do I like Jay? I feel like
and like pushes a button, and then this blue flash surrounds you, and then you all end up in the back of the.
as the flash happens, Jay and I high five.
You guys, like the fly, fuse together at the hand.
Oh, no.
I pull out my switchblade and you're like, alright guys,
Cut them off.
time to separate.
Yeah, you guys end up back at the IBM van that is at the field, and you see that there are several people in black suits walking around this camp. Chang, we're all good here. No, thanks guys. All right. Go
Did
back
any of
to
you
the
see
lab.
old Joe? He gave me a ride on his shopping cart here. I kind of wanted to ride back.
I'm sure this will all get sorted out soon.
All right, bud.
Where's Rufus?
Probably back at your cabin, buddy.
Okay.
Go about your daily lives. Don't tell anyone about what you saw at the facility. And that's where we'll end our session. Woo! Excellent. That was fun. That was good.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Got to go to IBM. Oh, man.
I got a lucky penny.
Yeah, maybe Stephen Chang isn't the BBEG after all, you know?
Maybe he is.
He's an insider.
Do you know who would say that? The BBEG.
I'm every EG. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Feel free to rate us on iTunes, subscribe to D&Derailed, and talk at you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Like the German car manufacturer, Audi.
The IBM facility was quiet on this day. Architects and trainers mingled in the halls, while technicians monitored the levels of the large Arcano batteries in the atrium. It seemed like it would shape up to be a logistics day. Chang was in his office when he received a notification for moderate magic usage in 4th Avenue. He sighed and grabbed the spectral notification to take to the director. As he stepped up the stairs, the door handle turned and it slowly creaked open. Undeterred, Chang walked in. "I've been expecting you, Stephen," the director said with eyes milky white as he swiveled around to meet Chang's eyes.
"Very funny, sir. Once a week for 6 years never gets old."
"Even an old hat will find its way back into the sun."
"Very wise, sir."
Chang clicked his phone and pulled up a holographic map of the city. A point of blue light shimmered at a building marked the Blind Teller.
"There's been a trigger of a cantrip now filtered through tech. I have a feeling we got a wild mage out there. Here's a dossier on the owner."
Chang grabbed a spectral file and tossed it at the director. The director opened the file, which appeared as a shimmering blue folder. He flipped through it and saw the name Varden von Anderson plastered throughout. "Well, go ahead and assess him and bring me a full..." The director flung his head back and his eyes went milky. Veins throbbed in his neck and forehead. His consciousness was thrust into a void of darkness. He wondered if this was the astral plane that he had traveled to so many times before, but there were no stars, no points of light in the distance to guide him. As he drifted for what felt like hours, a figure of Earth eclipsed his vision. It didn't seem to take up physical space, but was a projection inside his own mind. As he looked at the Earth, he saw a single point of red light, which then spread out over the planet like a thin veil. The veil erupted into flames and red tendrils of electric energy. As destruction overtook the land, the director looked to his left and saw another Earth. There was a single point of purple light emanating from 4th Avenue. Then, a golden light from Griffon City High, another golden light from 3 Mile Park, green from a dispensary in the artisanal district, and blue from a small cabin in the Highlands. His consciousness shot back into his body and he gasped for air. "Stephen, there are others." D&Derailed would like to thank AJ Curtin for putting together the music for the show and mastering this episode. Thank you so much for your hard work, AJ. It really means a lot. If you would like to support AJ and his band, follow them on Instagram at Future Reference Music. And everyone on the cast and behind the scenes would like to thank you, dear listeners. It really means a lot that you tune in every other week to listen to us dorky dudes making dick jokes with dice. Have a great time, stay safe out there, and see you in 2 weeks.